Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Jai Shri Radhe, welcome to the podcast of Bhakti Shakti, Devotion to Sri Radha. Greetings from Vrindavan, dear Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. In this opportunity, I will read about how Radha and Krishna fell in love for the first time. So first of all, I will do my brief Mangalacharan. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Itadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tat Bhaktaya Namo Namaha. Tam Gopika Vrisharaveshtanayanti Kesi Sevadikarini Guruni Japada Padme Dasyam Pradaya Kurumam Brajakanane Shri Radhang Sevana Sarase Sukinim Sukabdo. O Gurudeva, you are a gopi in the company of the Vrishabhanu Maharaj's daughter. You are immersed in an ocean of bliss and you can award transcendental service to her. Please bestow upon me the shelter of your lotus feet so that I can too be ecstatically engaged in her transcendental service in the kunjas of Braj. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shushimat Bhakti Vedanta Narayaniti Namine Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Shmeraha Samurali Manohara Radhika Rasikamam Kripanide Swapriya Charanam Kim Karim Kuru Tavaivasmi Najivami Tvaya Vina Iti Vigyaya Devi Tvam Nayamam Charanantikam. I'm yours. Without you, I cannot exist. I cannot live without you, O Srimati Radhika. Please understand this and take me to the shelter of your lotus feet. Ha Devi Kakubara Gadgadaya Dhyavacha Yacheni Patya Bhuvi Dandavatu Bhatartihi Asya Prasadana Budasya Janasakritvam Gandharbike Nijagane Gananam Videhi. O Devi Gandharvike, in total desperation I fall down at your lotus feet like a stick, and with my voice choked I beg you humbly, please be merciful with this foolish person and take me as one of yours. Radhe Vrindavanadishe Karunamrita Bhagnini Kripaya Nijapadapjadasyam Mahyam Pradiyatam. O Srimati Radhika, O Queen of Vrindavan, you are a river full of immortal mercy. Please grant me the service at your lotus feet. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Radvaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my unlimited obeisances at the lotus feet of my beloved spiritual master, Nityalila Pravishta Astotarasata Shushimat Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. In the same way, to all Sri Rupanuga Gaudiya Guru Parampara. In the same way, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ji Ki Jai. And also, please, dear Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, accept my Dandavat pranams. Vanchakalpa taruvyascha kripa sindhuvya eva cha patitanam pavanevyo Vaishnavevyo namo namaha. So, in the following pastime, Narada Muni answers King Bahulashva's question concerning how Radha and Krishna first fell in love. Narada Muni said, "One day Radha's intimate girlfriends Sundari, Lalita and Vishaka met Radhika privately in Varsana. Lalita Saki said, 'O Saki, that one whom you're always meditating upon and glorifying is just now passing by your palace along with his cows and boyfriends. Come, come, feast your eyes upon his absolutely gorgeous form.' Radha replied, 'O Lalite, first just draw a picture of what he looks like. Then, without a doubt, I will go look for him.' Lalita drew a most beautiful picture of Nandanandana Sri Krishna, looking very handsome, radiating the sweetness of a robust, youthful hero. Upon seeing the picture, Kishoriji was thrilled with joy. Radha held the picture lovingly in her delicate hand and continually gazed upon Shyam's astonishing form. Deeply yearning to see Krishna, Radhika became overwhelmed in bliss and fainted. While sleeping, Vrishabhanu Nandini had a wonderful dream of walking to the Yamuna. And there, Priyaji Sri Radha saw Shyam, glistening like a dark monsoon cloud surrounded by lighting yellow garments. Sriji Sri Radha saw Nataraj Govinda dancing in great euphoria in the middle of the forest. Suddenly, Sundari's Sri Radha's dream broke and she felt intense anguish in separation from Krishna. Her mind completely filled with Ramana's, means Krishna's, handsome form. Gandharvika saw the three worlds as nothing more than a blade of grass. Lalita clutched Devi's hand and took her to the bedroom window. Lalita pointed with her index finger and exclaimed excitedly, "Saki, look, there he is!" Seeing Brajeswara Krishna ambling along the narrow path just before her palace, Radha again succumbed to swoon. However, just before Radha fainted, Krishna caught a glimpse of Vrishabhanu Nandini, the unlimited reservoir of all divine qualities. At that moment, Krishna decided in his heart, "I must meet this beautiful girl and enjoy with her." In the anguish of Krishna's separation, Radha's excited heart burned in the tortuous flames of love. Lalita spoke some comforting words to Srimati. "Oh Radha, why are you fainting? Oh Kanjanakshi, if you want to attain Krishna, then just offer all your love to him. Oh Sundari, now that you have found the person who fills the world with joy, why does your heart keep burning?" Opening her eyes and speaking in a faltering voice, Brajadevi Radha replied, "O Lalite, if I cannot attain Shyam's feet, which beautify the land of Vrindavan, I will give up my life." Terrified to hear this, Lalita immediately went to the Yamuna's beautiful shore. There she met Shyam sitting alone under a blossoming kadamba tree covered with a network of flowering madhavilatas. Lalita said, "O Ganashyam, since the first day Radhika saw your wonderful form, she has been stunned. Lajeshwari Sri Radha just stands motionless like a puppet and doesn't speak a word. In this condition, Radha's ornaments burn like scorching suns. Her clothes are like a shower of sparks, and her perfume smells bitter. Radha's palace is a vast wilderness. Flowers pierce like sharp arrows, and the full moon seems like a pot of poison. O Sham, only your darshan will mitigate Radhika's intense distress. Responding to Lalita's emotive words, Keshava said, "O noble Lalita, not only Radha feels like this, but we both feel the love deeply in our hearts. Nothing in this world can compare to the love Radha bears for me. Surely I will fulfill Kishoriji's desire very soon. Besides, Lalita, do you know that saintly devotees say that there is no difference between Sri Radha and myself?" After hearing Madhava's heart submission, Lalita, her face brimming with smiles, immediately met Radhika in a solitary place and told her the good news. Lalita said, "O Swamini, as you desire Shyam, Shyam desires you. Just serve Krishna with great devotion and without any other desire. And I guarantee that very soon you will meet the cherished beloved of your heart." How beautiful is Lalita advising Radharani, but I think this advice also goes for us. She's saying that, oh, just serve Krishna with great devotion and without any other desire. Rupa Goswami says the same, without any other desire, anavilasita shunyam, without any desire. Same Lalita is advising Radharani, and also she's saying, and I guarantee that very soon you will meet the cherished beloved of your heart. That is how Radha fell in love with Krishna, and now Krishna falls in love with Radha. Shyam, Krishna, caught a glimpse of Radha one day from her palace window. What happened to Krishna after that blessed moment he received the beautiful darshan of Kishoriji Radha? Krishna became so overcome with loving attraction to Radha that his hands and feet refused to move, and he just stood motionless, stunned on the footpath. At that time, a comforting Saka said, "Oh friend, you just had a vision of Sri Radha high up on a jeweled palace. With her splendid golden complexion, full of garments of cloud-dark hue, Radhika appears like the play of lightning bolts within a raincloud. None of the young girls in Braj can equal Radharani in superb elegance. I think Providence has produced this perfect girl, who is an ocean of beauty and virtues just for your happiness. May that Kishoriji occupy your heart throughout the day and night." The next wonderful pastime, unveiling more of Krishna's Purva raga, clearly shows why Radha is called Madan Mohini, the only one who can attract the attractor of all embodied beings, Kamadev Shyam. So Purva raga is when they first fell in love, before meeting. So now this pastime will describe why Radha is called Madan Mohini, who can attract the attractor of all living entities, which is Kamadev Shyam. One day, while walking along the banks of the Yamuna with his bosom friend Subal, Gokulendu Krishna beheld a most astonishingly captivating sight. Overwhelmed with bliss, Krishna described it to Subal. "Oh, my dear friend, please tell me clearly who was that blessed girl we just saw by the bathing ghat? Being of tender age and fresh youthfulness, Navina Kishori, she had a brilliant golden complexion. She was sitting partially immersed in the water, with one leg crossed over another while cleansing her body. While coming out of the river after her bathe, the tresses of her dark hair fell upon the curve of her golden hips. She was using her sari as a ground cover to sit upon, and her braid was untied and disheveled. A golden necklace was swaying near the base of her upraised breast, which defeated the peaks of Mount Sumeru in shapeliness. How dazzling were her two conch-shell bangles, looking like two slender faces of the moon that are as sweet as nectar and make me forget everything. She was wending her way while wringing out her wet blue sari, and along it my very life. Since that darshan Subal, my heart has been very restless, overcome with the feverish passion of love. Out of compassion for his dear friend, Subal reveals that identity of that amazing girl, saying, "O Nagara Chanda Krishna, sweetest moon of lovers, that girl is the daughter of the king of Brishabhanu, and her name is Vinodini Radha." So also in Vilap Kusumanjali, Krishna falls in love with Radharani through her glances. So it's described here. Astonishing glances of Radhika. Krishna is controlled by his devotees according to the amount of love they have for Krishna. Sri Radhika has the greatest love for Krishna, therefore Radha controls Krishna to the utmost. When Krishna returns to Nandagram in the afternoon, Swamini stands in her moon tower to discreetly admire Krishna's beauty from a distance. Nagara Shyam does not look up, however, so Swamini, her heart flooding with tremendous anguish of love in separation, stares fully at Krishna, drinking the boundless nectar of Krishna's form with the cups of her eyes. How many hundreds of emotions Radha reveals. Then Shyam looks up at Radhika, and both the lovers become shy. Sri Radhika pulls her veil straight and goes away. Then Radha stops and turns around again, thinking, "Before I go, I have to see Shyam once more," and casts a slight glance at Govinda. It is a restless momentary glance because Radha is very shy. Radha slightly smiles in a nervous way because Radha is so happy to see Krishna. Radha's beautiful glance is anointed with bashfulness and humility. Shyam thirsts for that glance of Swamini. How many things is Radha telling Shyam through her love-drenched glances? Radha's glance is the great medicine that saves the life of Shyam, who also suffers of separation from Srimati Ji. This is the treasure of Krishna's meditation. So he keeps the sweetness of Radha's glance carved on the slab of his heart. Although Krishna controls everything and everyone in creation, these momentary glances of Radha even control him. Although innumerable gopis are eager for his sweet glance, Krishna eagerly covets Radhika's slightest beautiful glance. Rati Manjari or Tulsi Manjari serves Swamini by carefully anointing her beautiful eyes with eyeliner while making Radha relish the flavors of remembering these pastimes as well. How wonderful is the beauty of Radha's kajal anointed eyes. Tulsi Manjari jokingly says, "Oh Radhe, this is not actually kajal or the eyeliner, this black eyeliner, but garal, poison, setting Krishna's heart on fire. When Krishna sees this kajal, he will kiss your eyes so that the kajal will stick on Krishna's lips. In this way, my worship of your attractive eyes will be complete." Because the Manjaris, when they serve Srimati Radhika, when they feel that their service are successful, when Krishna is pleased with the ornaments and the decorations of Srimati Radhika. So that's why Tulsi Manjari or Rati Manjari is saying, "Oh, my service to put you kajal or this eyeliner will be successful only when Krishna will kiss your eyes and that kajal will stick on his lips. There, my service will be successful." So also the Manjaris, while decorating Radharani, they start to speak to her very sweet because they make remember Somini Ju about the pastimes with Krishna, and she's relishing, she's absorbed in that type of pastimes. So also that is the service of a Manjari. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe Sham.